Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I am sharing these little Easter egg treat holders. And for those who don't celebrate Easter, I made a Happy Spring one for you. So it's this one right here. Only this one I covered my little ovals with some designer series paper, just like that. So you only need to cut 2 of each, and then just glue them together, and we'll put it together the same way that we put this one together, which this is the one that I'm sharing. I don't know how many Easter projects that I still have left to share, but I've been really creating a lot of little projects for Easter. So anyway, this is the one I'm sharing. I'm using the Fable Friends. Of course, I cannot get enough of this little bunny. I love him. Someone said it looked like the Beatrix Potter bunny, which I really think he does. But he's so cute. I just love these. So this is the stamp set right here, this Fable Friends. And the images are just so adorable on here. And it's perfect to use your blends with, but if you have watercolor pencils or your Stampin' Write markers, or you can even use your ink with a blender pen to color them, but it's so cute. And then for the Happy Easter that we're using this Your Inspiring set, and we're just using the Happy Easter on that one. And so I think that is it. You need some layering ovals, which are these right here, and we're using the largest oval to cut our little oval for our egg. And I'll give you the measurements here for the box that goes inside. So what you're going to need, and I'm going to do this one in Petal Pink, and we are going to need a piece that's 6 by 4, and that's for the box. Then you are going to need another piece to cut out your ovals with. You'll need some scrap, and I just pulled some scrap out of my drawer, my scrap drawer, and that's for the little flowers we're going to be punching out. And then this is for the handle, and it is 1 by 5.5. So I think that's everything on that. You do need some Whisper White to stamp your little bunny. I already went ahead and stamped him and colored him because I know you've seen me do it several times already. So I went ahead and already colored him and stamped him. And I am coloring it. I did color it Petal Pink to match the Easter egg that we are doing. He's so cute. So if you want to see him colored, you can go through one of my other videos. I've done him a few times. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and get my scoring tool here, and we're going to score this piece right here. So I'm using my Simply Score for this because it's just easier for this one. And so I don't know why this measures 7 inches. Hold on, I might have the wrong piece. Let me check, because I cut 2 pieces. Yeah, this is the one to cut your ovals out of. So on the 6-inch side, you're going to do it at 1/2, 1.5, 3.25, and 4.25. And then we're going to turn it, and you're going to score it at 1 and 3. And that is it. It's a really easy box. So we have this 1/2 inch side here, and then we have 2 little squares. What you're going to do here is you are going to cut just about, not even a 1/2 inch here, from that little score mark here, and then you're just going to cut this off. I just made some little flaps to hold the top of this box open, so these are going to be our little flaps right there. You're going to do the same thing on this side. These don't have to be perfect because they're inside your box. And so we'll have our 2 little flaps for inside, and then I'm just going to cut a little bit from here just to make it fold into your box easier. Then we're going to cut up each one of these. I'm going to take a little bit out of there. You can shorten these if you want to shorten it a little bit. Lately, I seem to be doing it more often because it fits in the box easier. Doing the same thing on this side. And then we are ready to put this together. So sharpen all your score marks. So we have all our score marks sharpened there. So I am going to put some adhesive, and I'm using my Tombow on both sides here. And we're going to tuck that in, and then we'll pull this up and line them up here on to the sides. Make sure your box is nice and square. And so these are going to be the little flaps. I'm just doing it a little bit different for this box than I normally put them on the outside, but I didn't want to score an extra piece there, so I thought this would just be just as easy. And then this is going to be our box right there. So I'm going to bring up the Big Shot, and we're going to cut our ovals. So I'm going to use the magnetic platform, one of my base plates here, and we're going to run this largest oval through twice. And then we're going to leave the Big Shot up here, and I'm going to just take one plate because I only need one plate. And I am going to grab my Big Shot platform, because when you're doing a dynamic embossing folder, which is this one is the tufted in Stampin' Up's tufted embossing folder, and it's a dynamic one, so it's thick, so you only need one plate. So we're going to put these both in here because you can run them both through at the same time. Try to make them straight, keep them straight, so your tufting is, and then that one just goes on top, and then you'll have them both ready to go. So there's our, isn't it pretty? I love this one. And if you didn't see my Facebook Live on Thursday, for those of you who don't know, I do Facebook Live, and I always do a 3D project. So if you like the 3D projects, come to join me on Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm going to change the time just a bit in April, but I will post it on my Stamping with Amore Facebook page. And yeah, you have to see it. Last week we made these little carrot treat boxes, and you can see the video now on my, but see, I used the same embossing folder for this one. That's where I was going with this. But they're really super cute and easy to make. And the video is up on my blog right now. Alright, so we are going to just line this up, and we're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch on each one of these. And then now we're ready to put it all together. You're just going to fold that back. And we need our little handle. So I'm bringing the box back in, and what we're going to do here is I'm just putting adhesive on this side, and like I said, the wet glue really works best for this. So line that up in the middle, and you know the wet glue you have to hold for just a minute, and then I'm going to just add some here. So we have one side on right there, and then we're going to do the same with this one. I'll just go ahead and put it on here, and then just line them up so that they are lined up together. So these are both lined up. And while this is still wet, you want to put a little bit adhesive, I don't know what that is, on the bottom of each one of these. And you're going to stick it right in between the little egg part and the box. Just like that. And while that's drying, we're going to go ahead and get our little pieces here for our flowers. And I am using the Bitty Blooms Punch Pack. We're going to use this flower this time, and then we're going to punch out some little centers and some leaves too. And I'm probably going to need my little take your pick tool for this. So I'm going to just punch one yellow, one purple, Highland Heather, and I think this one is Pineapple Punch. This one is Coastal Cabana. And then we are going to punch a little circle from each one of these two, because those are going to be the centers of our flowers. We're just going to mix them up, and then we need the leaf. So we're going to do, I think, 4 leaves. Yeah, let's get these little ones out of the way. And we'll move this so we can get this all together here. And I'm going to grab my take your pick tool, because this comes in super handy because it's got this little putty on the end and it picks up these little pieces really easily. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue in the center of each one of these, and then we're going to put a little circle. We're just going to change them around here. And this little tool is a lifesaver. And we do carry the refills for the little putty. Alright, so let's grab our little bunny that I already colored, because I know you've seen me color him many times. And we're just going to adhere him to the front. And I can't even remember if I told you what this comes from. This is from the Fable Friends, right here. And I use the little, this is the one I used for the Happy Spring, and there's the Happy Spring right there. And then this is the Happy Easter that I used for this bunny one. We also need a little piece of, while he's drying, I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and with the Memento Black, I'm going to stamp my Happy Easter. And I am just going to hand cut this, because we're just going to flag one end. Alright, so that's ready to go. And we're going to use my 1/8 inch circle punch, and we're going to punch a hole in this because we are putting a ribbon on the top. So let's get him holding his little flowers, and I'm going to put one in his hand. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's do this one this time. You can actually, I like to do this. I like to put it on my little thing here, and I like to kind of pop it up. And I usually do this before I put the little center in it, but it looks cuter with it kind of popped up there. So we're doing it with these two. We're not going to put any leaves on the one in his hand. Alright, then we're going to put one down here at the bottom, and another one here, and then I'm going to need that take your pick tool again so I can add the little leaves here. So I'm just going to put a little dab on each one of these, and we're going to add some. And you can also use this one little paddle side to help you maneuver. I love this tool. And then we're going to attach our Happy Easter. And I am using this variegated, it's Petal Pink and Whisper White. I love this ribbon. And I need to make a really good point on this to get it through this tiny hole that we have in here. The other one I use smaller ribbon. This right, let me see, let me get my little paper piercer and help it through here. There we go. Oh, that was easy. Alright, so I'm going to cut enough so we could tie a really cute bow. And I probably should have put it on the other way, but let's see if I can do this. Bring that around to the front. This ribbon's really easy to tie to. It's really delicate and really pretty. I'm just going to go ahead and tie it, and then we'll swing around the Easter, Happy Easter on it. I love this ribbon. It's so pretty. I should have put the Happy Easter on going the other way. And so now I'm having a hard time. There we go. And I'm going to make it smaller. There we go. I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter. And that's it. So there's our little Petal Pink one. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. I love the little bunny. He's just adorable. So here's the other ones, and here is the Happy Spring one. I'll put that one in the middle. And this one is with the Designer Series paper. So that is it. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com and shop from my blog. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye.